Hello friends. So today we are starting question number 2 from exercise 6.3. So observe the given condition here. It is given to us that this triangle ODC and OBA are similar. This triangle ODC and OBA, these two triangles are similar. It is given to us. Again, angle BOC is equals to 125. Already we have shown it in the figure. Angle BOC is equal to 125 degree and angle CDO is also equals to 70 degree. These are the given two angles, and the very important condition that these two triangles are what? Similar. It is given to us. Using these conditions, first we have to find out angle DOC. So first let us try to find out angle DOC. So this angle DOC means our aim is to find out this angle DOC. If you observe here, this angle DOC and this given angle, which angle BOC, whether these two angles are linear pair, and we know that if two angles are linear pair, at that time their sum will be equals to what? 180. Using this condition, first we are trying to find out our angle DOC. So here in already we have written given condition and the angle which we have to find out here. Okay. So now here it is given to us that angle DOC, which we have to find out, plus angle BOC, angle DOC plus angle BOC. Angle BOC is equals to 180 degrees. Give you a reason. This is nothing but linear pair angle, and we know that sum of linear pair angle is equals to 180 degree. So therefore angle DOC plus BOC, it is given to us that measure of this angle BOC is equals to 125 degrees is equals to 180. This value we are substituting from the given condition. So which is equals to angle DOC is equals to 180 degrees minus 125 degrees, which implies that angle DOC is equals to 180 minus 125 will be equals to 55 degrees. In this way we have got our first required angle, angle DOC. So if once this angle DOC is known to us, what is the measure of this angle? 55 degree. Now second required value is angle DCO. Angle DCO means we have to find out this second angle. So in this triangle, two angles are known to us. One angle is already given to us. Second angle just now we have got its value is equal to 55 degree. Now we are trying to find out third angle. So to find out third angle of a triangle, we are able to apply angle sum property. If two angles are given to us, third angle can be find out applying angle sum property. So here we are considering triangle DOC. Here we can say that in this triangle, which angle we have to find out? Angle DCO. So first write down angle DCO plus angle. Just now we have got the value of DOC plus angle this CDO. CDO can be written as CDO. It is given to us CDO. Sum of these three angle is equals to 180. By angle sum property we have got this result. So here give the reason angle sum property of triangle. Now we are substituting the values. Angle DCO is our required angle which we have to find out. Now DOC is equals to, just now we have got its value is equal to 55 degree plus angle CDO. It is already given to us. CDO is equal to how much? 70 degree. So substitute the value on the right hand side 180 degrees, keep it as it is. Remaining part is just simplification part. This implies that angle DCO is equals to, now 55 plus 70 will be equals to 125. Plus 125 on this side will become minus 125. 180 minus 125 degrees. So what will be the difference? Difference will be equals to 55 degrees. So there, this implies that angle DCO is equals to, what is the measure of angle DCO? This difference will be equals to 55 degrees. So in this way we have got the next required value. This angle is also equals to how much? 55 degrees. So now two required values are known to us. Now we are trying to find out third required value, which angle OAB. So this angle OAB means our aim is to find out this angle A. So now to find out this angle A, we are using first given condition that these two triangles are similar. And we know that if two triangles are similar, their corresponding angles are what? Equal. So already this angle is known to us, DCO, and its corresponding angle is what? Angle AOD. So since these two triangles are similar, that's why we can say that corresponding angles are also equal. Now we are using the given condition. Let us denote it say by equation number 2 and this value say by equation number first. Now it is given to us that triangle ODC is similar to triangle OBA. It is given to us. And since these two triangles are similar, so we can say that corresponding angles are equal. So which is the required angle? Angle OAB is equals to, this angle OAB will be equals to what? OCD, or we can say that it is DCO. Angle DCO give the reason corresponding angles of similar triangle. So therefore angle OAB, keep it as it is. This angle DCO can be replaced by what? 55 degree from equation number second. So its value is equals to 55 degree. So from equation second. In this way we have got the third required value. So in this way we have got all the three angles of all the required three angles. Now let us try to solve the example number 3 here. In this third example, observe the given condition. Diagonal AC and BD of a trapezium ABCD with AB as parallel to DC intersect each other at point O. Means one quadrilateral ABCD is given to us, which is trapezium. So here we have considered one trapezium. ABCD is a trapezium, and according to given condition, AB is parallel to what? DC. It is given to us in this trapezium, which are the parallel side. AB and DC are parallel to each other, and even it is given to us that this diagonal AC and BD intersect each other at point O. Already we have written here given condition. The quadrilateral is a trapezium, and in this trapezium, which pair of opposite side is parallel? AB is parallel to CD, and these two diagonal intersect each other at point O. All these are the given condition. Using this given condition, we have to show that OA upon OC is equal to OB upon OD. If you observe the numerator, OA and OB are nothing but sides of this triangle, and OC and OD are the sides of this triangle. Means if we are able to show that these two triangles, means triangle AOB and COD are similar to each other, if we are able to show that these two triangles are similar, means this first triangle and this second triangle, if we are able to show that these two triangles are similar, we will get our required result that corresponding sides are in what? Proportion. Means to get our required result, we have to show that these two triangles are similar. And to show that triangles are similar, we will have some criteria. So now, which are these criterions? AA criterion, then SSS, then what? SAS. As this stand, if you observe that here opposite sides are parallel to each other, and we know that if two lines are parallel, pair of alternate angles are what? Equal. That's why we can say that this angle ABO is equal to ODC. This is a pair of what? Alternate angle, and we can say that the pair of alternate angle is equal since these two lines are what? Parallel. Even we can say that these two angles are also equal because these are vertically opposite angle, and in this way we have shown that two angles of first triangle are equal to two angles of second triangle, and we can say that these two triangles are similar by AA criterion, and if these two triangles are similar, we will get our required result. Now let us try to show that these two triangles are similar. So here it is given to us that AB is parallel to what? DC. It is given to us. So therefore for transversal, so for which transversal? BD. For transversal BD, or we can say that DB, angle ABO is equals to angle ABO is equal to angle ODC. O, write down in this way, angle OBA is equals to angle ODC. So since these two lines are parallel, that's why we can say that this pair of alternate angle is equal. So it is alternate angles. So this is a pair of alternate angle. Now we are considering two triangle. In triangle AOB and triangle COD. So now we are considering these two triangles. Now we are trying to show that these two triangles are similar. So from equation number first, we can say that angle OBA is equals to angle ODC. So this result we have got from equation number first. Let us denote it by equation number first. Again, here we can observe the figure, angle AOB and angle COD. Check whether these two angles are vertically opposite angles. So these are vertically opposite angles. So we have shown that two angles of first triangle are equal to two angles of second triangle. Hence we can say that these two triangles are similar. So this implies that triangle AOB is similar to triangle COD. And we know that if two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are in proportion. These two triangles are similar by which criterion? AA criterion. Okay. Now corresponding sides. So which are the corresponding side? OA, which is the corresponding side of OA, will be equals to OC, is equals to OB. Corresponding side of OB is what here? OD. So here we can say that these are the corresponding sides of similar triangle. So in this way we have got our required result. We have shown that these two triangles are similar, and we know that if two triangles are similar, corresponding sides are in proportion. So hence we have got our required result. So observe the next example, question number 4. In this question number 4, here one figure is given to us. In this case, what is given to us? QR upon QS is equal to QT upon PR. Means QR upon QS is equals to QT upon PR. This is the given condition. Already here we have written this condition. And again, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. It is also shown in the figure. Figure is already given. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2. This is given condition. Using this given condition, we have to show that this triangle PQS, means this triangle PQS is similar to triangle TQR. We have to show that which two triangles are similar? PQS and TQR are similar to each other. If we will observe these two triangles, we can say that in these two triangles, angle Q is a common angle. Angle Q is what? Common angle. Again, here this condition is given to us, QR upon QS, means QR is the side of which triangle? TQR, and QS is the side of which triangle? PQS, means one side is means ratio of this side is equals to what? QT upon PR. QT is the side of this triangle and QP, but instead of QP, here what is given to us? PR is given to us. What is given? PR. If instead of PR, if we are able to replace this PR by what? QP, then we can say that two sides are what? Corresponding two sides are in proportion, and one angle is also what? Angle Q is a common angle. Means if one angle is common angle and two sides are in proportion, at that time we can say that these two triangles are similar by SAS test. Again observe which is the common angle, Q is the common angle. Which are the two triangle? Triangle PQS and TQR. In these two triangle, angle Q is the common angle. Now this angle Q is included in which two sides? For this triangle TQR, it is included in TQ and QR. Here already TQ and QR is already given to us. For this triangle PQS, so this angle is included in which two sides? QS and QP. QS is already given to us, but here instead of QP, PR is there. If we are able to replace this PR by what? QP, we can say that these two triangles are similar by SAS test. Means to show that these two triangles are similar, only we have to show that PR will be equals to what? QP. Now to show that this QP is equals to PR. So we are considering this triangle PQR. In these two triangles, check whether this angle first and angle second are equal. And we know that if two angles of a triangle are equal, then side opposite to them are also what? Equal. Means side opposite to angle first is PR and side opposite to angle 2 is what? PQ. So we can say that these two sides will also become equal. And if these two sides will become equal, so we can say that PR will be equals to what? PQ. PQ can be written as QP. So then we are able to replace this PR by QP, and we can say that triangles are similar by SAS test. So write down the proof here. So first we are considering triangle PQR. In this triangle, what is the given condition? Angle 1 is equals to angle 2. It is given condition. And we know that in a triangle, if two angles are equal, then side opposite to them are also equal. Which is side opposite to angle first? PR, and side opposite to angle 2 is what? PQ. So here we can say that therefore PR is equals to what? PQ. PQ can be written as what? QP also. Side opposite to equal angles. Let us denote it say by equation number first. Now we are using given condition. So QR upon QS will be equals to QT upon PR. It is given to us. Now in this given condition, just simply PR can be replaced by what? QP. So therefore otherwise denoted by equation number 2, and from equation first and second, let us see what we'll get. From equation first and second, keep this side as it is, QR upon QS as it is. On the right hand side, QT, keep it as it is. We are replacing PR by what? QP. So this result we have got from this first equation and second equation. Let us denote this result say by equation number 3. Now we are considering these two triangles. So in triangle PQS and triangle PQR. Now write down this equation 3. So QR upon QS will be equals to QT upon QP. So this value we are substituting from equation number 3. So we have proved that two sides are in the same ratio, means two corresponding sides of the triangles are in proportion. And again, which angle is equal? Angle PQS will be equals to, means this angle PQS will be equals to TQR is equals to angle TQR. It is nothing but common angle. So then two sides of first triangle and included angle is equals to two corresponding sides, and means two sides are in proportion, and one angle is also what? Included angle is equal. That's why we can say that these two triangles, this implies that triangle PQS is similar to triangle TQR. By which criterion? By SAS criterion. In this way we have shown that these two triangles are what? Similar. So already all the conditions are given to us. Just simply we have to show that PR will be equals to what? PQ, and that result we have got using this condition that if two angles of a triangle are equal, then side opposite to them are also what? Equal. Okay,